Hello again, YouTube. I am back with yet another serious video message. It's about celebrities who have been murdered and cloned and replaced. The subject of today's message is My Chemical Romance because I got a couple of requests to do this, and plus I wanted to do it myself anyways. And before I get down to the message, if you're not spiritual, if you don't have any kind of understanding of what goes on in the spirit realm, then this message is not for you. If you think this is a joke or a game, then this message is not for you. If you want to continue to believe all the lies that the mainstream mass media and religion and all that kind of stuff, puts out there, then this message is not for you. If you're a paid shield, a hired detractor, I would say a government troll or something, then this channel and these videos, it really isn't for you, because I only make these videos for those who are, interested and, have understanding of this sort of thing. I mean, I don't have time to fuss with you. I don't have time to argue with you. If you come around my page trying to debunk me, if you're a disinfo agent trying to come around and sling mud or whatever, then you're going to be blocked and you're going to be banned from my channel. If you also try to come around here and try to take up for the imposters or brag about them or whatever, because that kind of thing will not be tolerated. You can't make me. I mean, I don't like the imposters. They're clones with demons inside of them. I just can't connect with them. I mean, my spirit, even before I knew about this thing, my spirit didn't agree with it, and God has made it known to me, as to why that was the case. And you can't make me, you can't bully me into liking them, and that's the end of it. But moving on, I actually got, sometime after somebody had mentioned, this band to me, I actually got interested. I had actually gotten interested in them. I mean, I don't really like the music because, I'm gonna just be honest, I don't think Geraldine, I'm gonna call her Geraldine because, she was born a female, as someone said, and that's very true, because everyone in the industry is transgender pretty much. I mean, it's the devil's playground, so, for a little while there was real people in order to be in the entertainment industry. You have to be a clone there. At one time there was real people there, although they were in the minority. But now there's nothing but clones with demons inside. So if you go to see any of these individuals in concert, or if you go to, their autograph signings or whatever, I mean, you pretty much going to see a demon. See demons pretty much, because there are no real people left. And both of these individuals right here, I mean, somebody would call them they may be known as the Way brothers, but I call them the Way sisters because they're both female. Both Mikey and Geraldine, or I should say Michelle. Geraldine is to the left and Michelle is to the right, because Michelle is like feminized form of Michael. And they were both born little girls. And I'm going to show you a picture of them before they were famous and show you that they was born girls. See this picture right here, because Michelle, she's the youngest. That's a little baby girl right there. And to the right is Geraldine, and that's a little girl. I mean, it's a little girl with her hair cut short and stuff. I mean, the features are much too soft, and, they're way too pretty to be boys. And to be honest, my favorite member from the group is Ray Toro. And here she is. I mean, she was also, the whole band, as a matter of fact, were born females and stuff. And before I get on with the message, I'm gonna just say I don't particularly enjoy doing videos like this, but God, I don't care what you people think about or how you feel about it. I have this divine calling on my life to unmask Hollywood, as Apostle Laura Lee said. And as you can see right here, I mean, this is a girl. I mean, look at the pointy chin, the oval shaped face, just the overall, the feminine eye region. There's practically no brow bone there, and the little, feminine ears. This was Ray Toro's senior picture from her senior year of high school. So that was taken around 1994 or something. And here's Geraldine again. I mean, that's, as you can see, that's a female with her hair cut short and stuff. And, I mean, look at the eyes and long eyelashes, the pointy chin. She was kind of fat then, so she she looks she looks a little bit different. So I'm guessing she lost the weight by the time, her high school year ended, because she was a little. Let me see, can I find a picture? If I can find a photograph, she was a little more slender by the time the high school prom came about. Man, I can't really find it right now, but anyway. Here's Ray Toro again at the age of 9. That's a little girl dressed up as a boy, got her hair cut short, like a tomboy. It was in like 1986 or 87. And here's little itty bitty Frankie Arrow or something. Her name is a bit of a. That's a little girl, little toddler girl right there. Right here, and here's Mikey and one of her Michelle, my bad, Michelle, in one of her high school pictures, and she doesn't look too happy, if I'm being honest. I mean, she has that feminine oval face and a bit of a pointy chin in there. And here's Mikey or Michelle being held by her grandmother, and I must say, speaking of relatives and stuff, you people must understand that. I mean, I look at them as victims in a machine that's much bigger than they are, and as I said before, how could these people have chosen this life for themselves when they had their sex switched out, from practically birth, and on top of that, they underwent some pretty cruel prep work, when they was growing up, and they had to undergo the rituals and all that kind of stuff, and I mean, has it ever dawned on you people that they didn't sell their soul to the devil or whatever for fame and fortune, but they were forced into this sort of thing, and a lot of them, they were sexually abused as children and stuff like that. I mean, that's if I'm being honest, that's just foul right there. Here once again, these are two little girls. They just look, their features are just too soft to be boys. Here they are again. Those are two little girls. Okay, here's Frankie when she was in elementary school, or I should say Frances or Francesca, because she's Italian, so I'm just gonna go by Francesca Iero. That's a little girl, her haircut short. And about to show you further proof that these are two. See there, that's a female. Geraldine is way too pretty to be a girl, and so is the rest of the band, pretty much. You see this Mike Pellissieri, and as you can see, he or she rather, because they're all transgender, and these are all the original band members, by the way. Because I'm gonna be honest, I think that who were the first to go? I think, if I'm being honest, the first to be replaced were Michelle and Ray Ray, because by the Black Parade period, they started to look a little different and stuff. And of course, Michelle has a, she's not much of a smiler or anything like that. The fact of the matter is, she looked even more miserable by that time. See here again. No offense to those of you that didn't know any better, but I can't believe that y'all thought that these were guys. These are females. I mean, look at them. They're way too pretty to be, to be men, to be guys. They're way too pretty. They just look way too feminine and things of that nature. Here's Frankie's high school picture. As you see, it's a butch female. There's Mikey again with Michelle. Michelle. Those welfare glasses on, just tell it like it is. Because, those are big glasses that everyone hated. And I'm going to be honest, I wore those when I was small. I know that y'all don't really care, but that's why part of the reason I haven't really done videos as often is because I just feel like what I'm doing is, I'm as the Bible says, I'm the watchman that's been supposed to be on the watchtower on guard for people's souls and stuff. If I don't tell this message, I'm sorry if it makes some of you mad, if it upsets some of you. But if I don't tell this, then you're on the day of judgment, because I'm going to have to stand before God just like everyone else. And hopefully I'm judged at the first, major judgment, which is the judgment seat of Christ, where Christians go, where the saved goes, instead of the final judgment, which is where all the sinners had gone at. God resurrects, their body from the ground, and takes their soul out of hell and reunites it so that, they can stand and puts their spirit there as well, so they can stand before God to be judged. And if you reject this message, this message is going to judge y'all on the day of judge. I mean, I know a lot of y'all don't care, but I just decided to do this anyway because this stuff needs to be exposed. Okay, right here, this is the original. Geraldine Way, because how I could tell is because she had a very round face and prominent cheekbones. Her imposters don't have that. The imposter, for example, has a longer, thinner face, and she also has a smaller frame. Geraldine, better yet, Geraldine is she has a stockier frame. And right here it goes again. I mean, that's a Freudian slip if I've ever seen one. It says Camp Climax for girls. I mean, she's telling you right there that she's a girl. And when I watched them doing interviews, it was kind of hard, even the original ones, because because their guys being their girls being passed off as guys, and I think that's pretty foul. And here she is again with a fan and Target. I mean, I think that's the original one, but I'm not sure. But here she is again during the Black Parade period. I think she was replaced after that though, because they normally don't keep MK or Monarch slaves past the age of 30, because during that time they start to get their memories back and stuff, and I can only imagine how bad it is for them. And this is their manager, who's not only a Jew, but he's a robotoid as well, as you can see in this picture. I mean, the skin has an unnatural, so for someone his age, or her better yet, because she's likely transgender. For someone his age, he has synthetic looking skin. I mean, look at those eyes. Those are not human eyes at all. And I'm going to try to zoom in without, see the eyes? The plastic glass eyes, and the unnatural skin texture, unnatural skin color. And this guy was also the handler for My Chemical Romance, because the manager or management of the record label, it's just another fancy label for fancy term for as a group of individuals being, and most of the time they're clones. And since my time is growing short on this, I'm gonna have to do a part 2 of this. I'm gonna have to continue this at a later time, but they say that this was the reason why they paired them up together like this, is to push, the homosexual lesbian agenda. Since these were both women, I strongly believe that they were lesbians, and I can only hope that God had delivered them from that sort of thing before they died. I'm going to show you what the imposters look like. Okay, let's see. Right here, this is not a human being. This is a zombie. As you can see, this individual has a longer, thinner face than the original Gerard did. And the original Gerard, she looked happier. And the clones typically have a more evil look about them. But with no further ado, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. Be nice if you bother to comment. There's no further ado. Peace. I'm out.